Hi, beautiful souls. Today, I'm sharing a little light on flourishing. What does it mean to flourish for you? How do you know when you're thriving, flourishing, feeling the abundance and the life force move through your body, feeling that joy as you move through life, feeling that sweet spot that is just so delightful, enchanting, that literally flows through your body, lighting you up. That's what it feels like to flourish. You don't have to be in 100% perfect health. You don't have to be in the perfect relationship. You don't have to be surrounded by the most perfect environment. You don't have to be in the most perfect job. You don't have to be in anything that is necessarily perfect to flourish. It's an inner feeling that comes from your connection to source. It's about you being connected. And you may say, well, how do I get that connection? What can I do? One of the things that people forget is that they disallow that feeling to permeate through themselves. They cut themselves off from their source. They make situations in their lives by following their ego instead of following their heart. But when you're fully connected to source and you have an open heart fields, then it naturally just flows. Everything just flows in. You don't create obstacles because there are no obstacles, because you know that everything is brought to you just as it should be, just when it should be. You're literally in the flow. You are in the stream. You are presence, sheer presence. And I would say that one of the most beautiful ways that you can really get into the flow of flourishing is to go out into nature as much as possible. Being out in nature will really help you to just find that calm and that tranquility within. Of course, what you eat is vitally important too. You will not feel as if you're flourishing if you're only eating highly processed foods, if you're eating lots of meat products. There's so much fear that goes into those products and so much mucus causing agents which will really bring you down. So, a whole food plant-based diet will really help you. And as you move through that, if you want to go onto a fruit diet, that will also help you. I mean, everybody in their own pace, at their own space, will find the way. Doing things that bring you joy, being, rather than just doing all the time. How many of you take space each day just to be, not doing, not thinking about what you need to do next, not worrying about what somebody else wants from you, not worrying about anything other than just, now is my moment, here I am, it's now my space just to be. And maybe just sit down somewhere quietly and just relax, listen to bird song, look at the sea, watch the light bouncing off the water, sit and talk to an animal friend. No thinking, just that pure awareness, allowing thoughts to drift in and out of your mind until they completely calm down, resting in that 0 point where all creation comes from. Just being, just being, just being. You'll actually find that you have more linear time in your day from doing this. You'll also find that you open up the vast flow of wonderful creative ideas that stream forth. because you remove all blockages by doing this. What else does it mean to flourish? Exercise. You will flourish with exercise. Everybody requires exercise. You're supposed to move your body. You're not supposed to be stationary all the time. Most people have very stationary lives. They sit at chairs in offices. They tap on their keyboards. They look at their screens. But you are supposed to move your body. The human body is designed to move. You might want to get up in the morning and have a 10-minute dance. Might do some qigong. And you don't have to label any of these things. You can freestyle your own energy movements. That's what I do. And that works well for me. But you must move your body because it really will help you to flourish and thrive. The environment that you choose to live in, of course, that has a huge part to play. If you are in an environment and you're surrounded by people that bring you down, then you have the ability to make choices. Even if the way you're thinking about things is keeping you small and trapped there, you can choose differently. See it as a stepping stone. This is temporary. This will soon pass. My dream home awaits. My dream environment is ready and waiting for me. Just tuning into that frequency, believing it, knowing it will happen. Rather than, oh, this is so bad, that is so bad, or blah, blah, blah. Because so many people that are stuck, it's because they keep themselves stuck, because of the way they carry on complaining about things. It only keeps the person stuck. And there's certainly no flourishing to be had in that kind of attitude. People that flourish are grateful. They share gratitude with one another. They uplift one another. When you share gratitude with others, be sure to know that gratitude and good things will come back to you too. It's the way the universe works, the way the multiverses work, is that what you put in is what you receive. So if you're out there feeling your connection to Source, reveling and enjoying and embracing and delighting in that feeling, then you will feel even better and even better and even better. You can overcome all sorts of issues that you may have had in the past just by keep reaching for that next beautiful note, another note that takes you up, 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 up. Uplifting yourself, nurturing and caring for yourself by allowing yourself to flourish. Flourishing is your natural state. It's a natural way of being for everybody. Knowing what your purpose is, what are your values, being in alignment with those. It's important that you're in alignment with everything that you believe in, and that you make sure that you're so present that you don't agree with something that you that takes you off your course. You know, it's this is different to beliefs. This is about really an inner knowing from your heart space. There is a very big difference between mind thoughts and heart thoughts. Heart thoughts come from higher heart, higher mind, which is merged. Mind thoughts just come from the ego and the mind, and they're devoid of going to the heart for the truth. And so people making decisions from there won't always get it right, that's for sure, because they're bypassing the wise sage within. And we always want to consult the wise sage within. You know, somebody could say something to you, and if you were just to listen to them and take it as what they're saying is truth, you could actually be very, very wrong, because people do lie. People do get, not necessarily intentionally, sometimes people say things and it can come out wrong. But when you listen to your heart, you go, no, they're not, that's not right. They don't mean that. No. You just know. It's like with my little dog. Sometimes he can push my buttons. And if I go to my ego mind and I go, gosh, you know, he's doing this deliberately or something, and then I go to my heart, I know full well that he's not doing it deliberately. I know that he's not doing anything untoward. So it is vital that you're in alignment with your purpose and your values, that you don't have anybody tell you something and that you agree to something that you don't agree with, that you listen to what you're saying about yourself and others, and that you're true and honest about yourself, sovereign, authentic. Authenticity is such a must. You can't flourish if you're not authentic, believe me. People that try to be somebody else, they're never going to be flourishing. You look at all those people, those sycophants that desperately trying for fame and everything else in Hollywood, and most of them are absolutely a mess, full of anxiety because they're trying to be something they're not. You've got to live an authentic life, even if other people aren't in agreement with that. Be authentic to you. Flourishing requires that you nurture your creative expression. Everybody is creative, whether they realize it or not. You're all creating right now. So you might as well create what you enjoy. But it's so wonderful to just play as well. Creative play is so good for unlocking doorways and helping us to come up with solutions and helping us to become more playful. Life is supposed to be fun. And creative expression goes way beyond just paints and paper. It's vast. It's a vast field of play. So being creative and dedicating space to be creative is vital for those wishing to flourish in life. But the greatest and the most important aspect of all, and I've said this, and that is your connection to Source. Connection to Source. Allowing the energy to flow through you with ease and grace, and being so aware and present that you know in any moment what's the best thing for you, the best path for you, where to place your focus, and keep yourself on a joyful journey moving forwards, delighting and loving every aspect of your beautiful, precious life here on this beautiful planet. My name is ZsaZsa. I wish you all a joyful, blessed and wondrous day. Like, subscribe and share if you feel called to do so. Thank you.